took 2 losses this morning. The first one was a dumb play. The second one was a A+ trade that just didn't work. So I'm happy with the second trade, even though I lost. I'm still happy with it. But this first trade, that's the good thing about journaling. You can figure out what you done, what you were seeing. It's funny how your mind work when you think about taking before you're ready to enter a trade, how you see stuff. And then after the trade, you go back and just look at everything and you see something totally different. So what I seen this morning was we had this bullish fair value gap, which I like. We was coming from a bullish fair value gap. I was bullish on the day. We had SMT with ES, and then we started coming up with momentum. But the only thing I really don't like is you don't have a lot of accumulation and then drop. But it's a little accumulation and then drop. So we took out this internal liquidity, which was good, and we started coming back up. If anything, I should have been in right here, but I got in right here, and that's right into a 1 minute fair value gap. I can't figure out why I got in it. I just don't know what I was seeing, because this is where I should have got in. Now, if I got in right here, I still shouldn't have got in right there, because I don't know where I would have went break even, because you usually wait till your pivot point to go to break even. But if I'd have seen this gap, I just don't understand how I missed it. I wouldn't have never got in, because, or if I would have got in, I'd have went to break even as soon as we hit this 1 minute, because that's where you're going to get resistance at. And look exactly what happened. It came back down. So I just don't know what happened with this trade. Just fucked up. And then, so as soon as I got in, I took on drawdown and I went back up, because I got in right here and the price went back up to my break even point. So I moved my risk to 3/4 risk, not a full risk, but 3/4 risk. And it come down and took out my 3/4. So that's what I lost, 3/4 of 1%. No, 3/4 of a 0.5%, or 3/4 of my risk. And if I'd have just left my stop where it was at, it would have never took me out. I'd have ended up just going break even. But that's the way to go. I shouldn't have never been in this trade, first of all. Now the second trade is my trade. So this is the second trade that I took a loss on, but this is more of my setup. So because we got the SMT and we still same buys and bullish coming out of this 4-hour fair value gap. We come up with momentum. We got this, and that's another thing about this trade that's not the best looking. You don't have the accumulation, then the big drop, and then the push up. Well, you could call this accumulation. So just say this accumulation, manipulation, distribution, which it did distribute, just didn't go as further as I wanted to. So this would be the accumulation, manipulation, taking out this internal liquidity, nice expansion candle up. And I was going to enter once we enclose this fair value gap to the candle. So I was watching the whole time, but this is the only thing. The price action was garbage. It started consolidating again, and you want expansion instead of consolidation. You wanted this candle or the next candle to come up and go through here and to keep going. But when it started consolidating, I should have probably not got in it. But you know how it is when you already took a loss, you want your money back. But still, I'm calling this an A+ trade, because it met my criteria. It just didn't work, and I just got to get better with watching price action and not just because it met the criteria. Because if you see, I got in on this candle, it closed inside this first candle of the fair value gap, so that's when I entered. But I needed to get up here to go to break even, and you can see as soon as I got in, it pushed a little bit and then it just dropped. So my stop was like right up in here somewhere. So that's another loss, but I don't mind this loss. The first loss I shouldn't have been in, so I took a loss on this one. And then on when I show my, so here's my money stats. So I took one loss in the prop firm because, like I said, this is 2 times and this is 1 time. And once I take a loss in it, I just take one loss in the prop firm a day. And then I just went straight cash. That's the reason my cash is double, because I lost twice in cash and only lost once in the prop firms. But anyway, there go my proof.